If you could tell me about a little bit about International Indian Folk Art Gallery and how you got motivated to start it.
So it's more like a social enterprise, and basically started with the help of friends and family. And for me, the objective is how can we help revive the traditional arts of India, folk arts of India, to be very specific. The thing which I've seen is a lot of this traditional artists, unlike a lot of the modern artists or Western artists, they don't have the access to infrastructure. So most of them run around the corner of a big, let's say, museum, or maybe it could be a tourist spot, and pretty much they get the foot traffic that helps them to survive. Unfortunately, with the last 2 years and last 2.5 years of COVID, a lot of the tourists has not been traveling as what they've been traveling before.
What do you think is one of the reason that Indian folk art is going extinct? Like, why is it that people have just stopped taking interest and it has fallen upon a few families to take their heritage forward?
See, it's not something that's happening now, right? If you go back into the history, I would say the peak of Indian arts was around 16th to 18th century. That's where we saw the peak. And I would say immediately after the colonization part of our ancient India, so basically we saw a decline. I think we are more brainwashed to look at more westernization as a culture, and people starting walking away from what was more closer to the Indian culture. I think that's when the started seeing a decline. So it's been going for hundreds of years now.
What, in your opinion, can be done to like preserve these art forms for future generations? And in this moment, like what can we do as youth, and what can be done by the government as well?
The awareness that we have such a long and rich history of art forms, right? That's probably where it has to start. The second thing is, of course, you need organizations like us and other organizations to come forward and promote, because the problem is there is not a lot of, let's say, a profit with these kind of artworks, because the amount of people who want to buy is very less, and the amount of people who want to sell is quite high. So being a situation where the demand is actually less, it makes it difficult for people to make money. Look at the support. There are two parts to this. One is supporting the artist, basically giving them an opportunity to have a space and all those things. But the most important thing is getting the buyers to come and buy. So I think government initiatives, more organizations to come forward, and just like what you're doing now, is going to create more and more help to revive this art.